What is up, you guys? Wonderbro here, and today I want to talk about second fear. If you're new here, I'll break it down for you really quickly. First fear is the symptoms that you feel, the anxiety in your body, the intrusive thoughts that you experience. Second fear is what you add to that. Oh my God, I don't want to feel this. Oh my God, this is horrible. Try to figure that out. What does that mean? Argue with it and fight with it, right? So that is the basics of first and second fear. Can't do anything about the first fear. You have to accept it and try to add as little second fear as possible. Now, the topic of this video: what do you do if second fear feels automatic? Right now, if you've watched my channel for a while, you know that the goal, of course, like we just said, is to eliminate as much second fear as possible. But what do you do if second fear feels automatic? So you start to feel some anxiety in a situation, and automatically it's like your brain is, you jump into the worst case scenario. Oh God, I don't want to feel this. This is horrible. Or you get an intrusive thought, what if this happens or this happens? And it just feels like automatically you start adding second fear. Oh my God, I hope that doesn't happen. What can I need to think my way out of this. What do you do if that second fear feels automatic? The answer is you catch it. Right now, there is this belief going around that when I say we need to eliminate as much second fear as possible, there is this false belief going around that means you can never add second fear again. Right? Second fear is the mortal enemy. You can never add it again. If you do add it, you need to get frustrated and mad at yourself because you've messed up. Right? But if you notice in my videos, I say you need to catch second fear. Catch and accept and let go. Right? So let me give an example of that. Let's say you start to feel a ton of anxiety, or you get that intrusive thought, and then automatically, out of habit, you start to add second fear. Oh God, I don't like this, or what does that mean? That's fine. That is okay. Accept that happened. Accept what you need to do in that moment is take a step back and say, okay, there's that second fear conditioning. There's my habit of fighting with this. There's my brain just starting to turn those gears of a fight, right? I don't like these feelings. You hear yourself in your head. I don't like these feelings. I got to go away from this. This is horrible. This is bad. Or what does that thought mean? And oh God, I don't want that to happen. You start to feel and hear that second fear sort of automatically happening. Again, do not get frustrated. Do not get upset. Create that gap, create that distance, and say to yourself, hey, there's my second fear. I'm going to catch that. I'm not going to fuel that. I'm not going to add to that. I'm not going to jump in and pretend that's who I am, right? I'm going to call myself out on it, right? Oh, there's the second fear. I started to feel something. There's the thoughts. I'm thinking to myself how much I hate it and don't want it. Okay, I see that, right? You create that gap. I see that second fear habit that's just like automatically kicking in. Cool, I caught it, right? I'm not going to join in with it. I'm not going to give it power. I'm going to give it space. There's the second fear, and then you come in with that accepting inner voice. Hey, I hear that second fear. That's fine. You know what? It is what it is. I'm going to let this burn. This is good. Anxiety learns while anxiety is turned on. I hear those thoughts. Those thoughts are allowed to be there. It's fine. My body's reacting. That's fine, right? So you see what you're doing there, right? The reason I feel like this topic is so important is because I don't want anyone to think that I'm asking you to never again in your entire journey add second fear. Sometimes it just happens so quick and so fast, it's almost like an automatic habit, right? Accept that, catch that, and don't join in with it. Do you see the difference? Right? So if you come into this journey with a bunch of stress and tension, just because you've got this attitude of, okay, never add second fear again. If I start adding second fear, I'm doing it wrong and everything's horrible, right? If you come into this journey with that attitude, not good, not good. We want to replace that with, like I say in my videos and streams, just catch it. Right? So the feelings come on, the thoughts come on. Maybe second fear starts to ramp up. You start hearing yourself saying things like, oh, I don't like this, I don't want this. And you start debating and oh God, there's those thoughts. How can I get away from those thoughts? How can I stop this? Just catch that. Catch it. It's not about never adding second fear again. It's about eliminating second fear through catching it and accepting it. Okay, there's my second fear. The gears are starting to turn. I hear that second fear. That's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to add to that. I'm not going to join that. This is how it's supposed to feel. Second fear sometimes kicks in automatically. That's fine too. You're creating that gap, right? And you're just using that accepting inner voice, allowing the thoughts and feelings to happen. If you do notice that your second fear kicks off kind of automatically, all those negative things you tell yourself about the thoughts and feelings, catch that, create a gap, accept that, and don't power it. Don't fuel it. right? So that is why I use the word catch so much in my videos, because that's what you're doing. You're allowing first fear, the thoughts and the feelings, and if second fear comes in, you're going to catch that. You're not going to fuel that. You're going to say, okay, I expected that to happen. That's just how my brain is wired. That's what I've been doing out of habit for so long. There's my addiction, right? I accept that. Create that gap. Accept it. Catch it. Don't fuel it. It might keep knocking, right? And at times, just because the habit is so strong, you might add more second fear. That's fine. Take a step back, catch it, say, there's my second fear. It's fine. That's supposed to happen, right? That's just how I'm conditioned. And don't fuel it. Don't fuel it. Allow the thoughts and feelings. Allow that first fear. And if you do start going down the second fear route, just catch it. Relax. Just catch it. I know it sounds so easy, right? Just relax. Catch the second fear and say, okay, that's second fear. Not going to fuel that. It's okay that it happened, right? That's just how I'm conditioned. That's just my habit. That's fine. I'm going to allow those thoughts and feelings and not going to join in on that second fear and continue to go down that route. Just going to catch it each time and use my accepting inner voice instead. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for watching today's video. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, as we always do. Let's see, what can we comment in the comments to confuse the people who do not watch the whole video? Comment your favorite sports team, any sport. All right, you guys, I love you. Check me out on all my social media, Vacate Fear, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, I'll call you up. We'll do weekly, reoccurring, bi-weekly. Doesn't matter. Hit me up in the DMs, Vacate Fear on any of my social media, and we'll talk about it. All right? Serious inquiries only. I love you guys, and until next time, as always, stay awesome. I almost forgot to snap, but we're good. Have a good rest of your day, guys.